Alright, back another album review. Today's review is on the Black Album from Weezer. This is the 13th studio album from Weezer and their 6th self-titled album. This album was intended to be released after the White Album, but was postponed while Weezer worked on Pacific Daydream, followed by the Teal Album. This album was recorded between 2016 and 2018 at United Recording and Federal Prism Studios in Los Angeles. It was produced and engineered by Dave Sitek. It was mixed by Matty Green. The assistant engineer was Liza Boldereva. Pre/post-production was provided by Michael Beenhorn. And the guitar engineer was Jason Hiller. The album was mastered by Eric Ballinger at the Bakery. It was released on March 1st, 2019 on Atlantic Records and Crush Music. Similar to the Teal album, the Black Album incorporates some elements of synth-pop. However, it also contains elements of electronic rock, funk rock, and electropop, essentially making this the most poppy-sounding album from Weezer. You'd think they would go in a heavy direction with the Black Album, but you'd be mistaken unless you were to either listen to the album or do research. That being said, let's talk about the songs. The beginning of this album is Can't Knock the Hustle, which was released as a single on October 11th, 2018. The song features Money Mark on the keyboards, and had additional production from Kool Kojak. Just going in, you can clearly tell just how poppy this album is, and not just this song in particular. It's also the first time I ever heard Rivers Cuomo use the word motherfucker in a song. The song received a music video, and there's a link in the description. The video itself is pretty funny, and it features Pete Wentz, the bassist for Fall Out Boy. That's a very interesting connection because Fall Out Boy have taken inspiration from Weezer and have actually toured with them. After that is Zombie Bastards, which was released as a single on November 21st, 2018. Apparently this song was made to call out fans who have criticized Weezer for changing their style. This is probably why you can hear the words, "Die, die, you zombie bastards," within the song. Honestly, I don't mind a band changing their style just as long as the music is good. The next track is High as a Kite, which was released as a single on February 21st, 2019. Josh Alexander helped Rivers write the lyrics. The song received a music video that was directed by Nathan Presley. There's a link in the description. Next up is Living in LA. This was part of the High as a Kite single. It was also co-produced by Johnny Coffer and had additional production from Jerome Williams. Up next is Piece of Cake. Rivers was the sole writer of this song. That's followed up by I'm Just Being Honest. Rivers received help from Amar Malik and David Hodges when writing the lyrics. We followed up with Too Many Thoughts in My Head. Rivers wrote the lyrics by himself. The following track is The Prince Who Wanted Everything. This track features Sam Robles and Todd Simon on horns. The second to last track is Byzantine. Money Mark comes back to play the keyboards on this song. The end of this album is California Snow, which was released as a single on September 20th, 2018. The song has elements of electronic rock and synth-pop, and was actually the first single from this album. Apparently it was featured in a movie from 2018 called Spell, even though I've never seen that movie. There is a music video that was made, and I'm including a link in the description. When researching this album, I read that it peaked at number 19 on the Billboard 200, meaning it didn't chart as high as the Teal album. When it comes to the critics, they mostly gave it mixed reviews since it has a 53 on Metacritic. Rolling Stone thought this album was okay. However, Kerrang, The Times, and especially Shitfork are full of shit for giving this album negative reviews. Now for my thoughts. First, I think this album is an improvement over Ratitude, despite also being one of Weezer's weakest albums. I have mixed feelings about them going for this mostly full-on pop sound. Linkin Park tried something like this with One More Light, but I think Weezer did a better job. Weezer would try something different with their next album. More on that in the next review. Overall, I think this album is okay. Now's the part where I question you. Have you listened to the Black Album? If so, what do you think about it? What's your favorite song from it? What are your thoughts on Weezer going for a mostly full-on pop sound for this album? What do you think could have been done to improve this album? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to press the notification bell to notify of future videos. Thanks for watching, and fuck Shitfork.